Virgo, this is Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot. Thank you for joining me, and for anyone who is new, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be doing a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages will resonate differently for everyone, so be sure to check out your moon and rising sign readings as well for a complete picture of the energies around you. I am using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot, so I have changed up the deck for this month from previous months, and the imagery in this deck is really beautiful, so I really hope you enjoy these cards. Now this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Virgo for the month of February. I'm also doing the readings a little bit differently. So the layout is still the same, however, instead of doing a mid-month and a beginning of the month reading, this is going to be for the full month of February, and I'm going to be supplementing it with some weekly readings. So I'm very excited to do these weekly readings for you. It's a completely different format for those readings. They're going to be much shorter, yeah, I'm going to be doing something really different and interesting with those readings. So I can't wait for you to see them. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you are notified when those readings become available, because I really want you to check them out and let me know what you think. So again, this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Virgo. And Virgo, you started with the Hanging Man or the Hanged Man. So you could be getting a whole different perspective on a situation. That there's things that are going on, and you want to get a different viewpoint on it. You're trying to gain wisdom from the situation by stepping back from it and seeing it from a different angle or different perspective. And you have the King of Cups energy crossing you. So the King of Cups, Page, Knight, Queen, Kings, these can represent individuals in our life. Cups energy is water energy. So this could represent a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that's around you. So what's crossing you, it can represent potential obstacles or potential support. So this could actually be an individual that's come in. Again, Page, Queen, the court cards, Page, Queen, Knight, Kings, can represent actual individuals. But the Kings and Queens, they are they're usually more mature energies or more mature people or individuals. So they're usually older. They are people who have mastered their suit. They've mastered the energy of their suit. And Cups, again, is water energy. So this is emotional energy. So this is anything that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, emotionally happy. It's all about your ups in life, everything that makes you feel good. So the King of Cups is someone who, if it represents an individual around you, this is someone who is supportive, is very tolerant, is very empathetic, is someone who is emotionally mature, and someone who is able to make others around them feel good and feel good about themselves. This is someone who nurtures and emotionally supports and provides for in an emotional way for his kingdom, everyone in his kingdom, not just himself. So this could represent someone around you with that kind of an energy, or it could be your energy, Virgo, and that this is what's helping you through this. This could even be part of the reason why you are wanting to see things from a different perspective. So you gain a deeper understanding on an emotional level with the situation. And you have the Knight of Coins energy in the Foundation. So this is past conditions that have led to the present and where you are right now. And again, a Knight can represent an individual around you. Being the Knight of Coins, though, Virgo, I feel like this is your energy. This is your own energy, because you are, coins or pentacles are earth energy, and you are one of the earth signs. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But coins or pentacles are your lendables. They are your physical, tangible assets that you can hold, touch, feel. So it's money, possessions, it's security and stability in your life. So that would be represented by your house, your home, where you live, your physical body. So it's all those areas of your life. And if you're looking at a relationship, this would be a type of relationship that is very practical in nature, very stable, very long-term kind of energy. So the knights are the doers of the tarot deck. They're very action-oriented. They're those individuals that are on a quest, on a mission, seeking something. They're seeking out something, some information or some kind of adventure. But the Knight of Coins or Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck. This is someone who's very reliable, very patient, very hardworking. This is that knight that goes on that quest, and no matter how difficult or challenging it is, he will see it through to the end because he's very stable, and he sees everything through to the end because he has that patience and that reliable, hardworking type of attitude. And so I feel like this is you, Virgo, that this is you having that, bringing those qualities that are inherent in you to the situation. And that's what's led to this, is you're seeking something. You're seeking something that is, you could even be seeking a new relationship, new job, a new project. You're just seeking something, and I'm feeling like it's for and the reason why you've set out to seek something is because of the you want to deepen yourself on an emotional level, Virgo. And you have the Six of Coins in your recent past, or this is energy that could still be lingering but moving into the background. Now, a lot of readers will go from the foundation into what's crowning you, but what's crowning you is information. This is what's coming in from the horizon, what could be coming in to help you or your strengths. And I like to go down from the foundation or the past, the conditions that led to your present situation, into that recent past by going to the left and moving in a clockwise direction, because I like to talk about all the cards that relate to that past, to that got you to where you are now, before I start moving into what's coming in to help and where you could be headed in the future. So the Six of Coins energy, again, that Pentacles energy, those money, possessions, security, stability. With it being the six, this is about giving and receiving, or giving or receiving. It's help from others. It's also about generosity. I find this is the card about. I find this is the giving and receiving card. It's the card about you. Whatever you put out, whatever you give, you get back, and you get back tenfold from the universe. The universe always takes care of that. So there's a balance with this card. This is about you helping others and others helping you, and that kindness being returned back to you, Virgo. And it's in that past position, and yeah, so this energy, it could still be there. So, and I feel like this is all of that development to this emotionally supportive type of person is this, and that this has led or has helped you to develop this as a strength in yourself. And you have the Queen of Wands crowning you. So this is what's on the horizon, or what might be, or who might be coming in to help you, or your strengths. Wands energy is fire energy. So this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So it could be one of those signs that are coming in to help you. Even though it's the Queen, it can be male or female. The gender doesn't really matter, but this person is a master of that Wands energy, that fire energy. And fire energy is all about what your wants and your desires. It's that creative energy. It's that inspirational type of energy. And the Queen of Wands, I love the Queen of Wands. She's one of my favorite people in the tarot deck, because this is that very feisty person. She's very confident, very self-assured. You know when you come across a Queen of Wands, because this is that woman that walks into the room and all eyes are on her, and she just commands the attention of the entire room, and she knows how to get what she wants. She's very good at that. You know, that she doesn't chase after anything, things chase after her. And so she has that very, you know, she's very charismatic, and she's very, yeah, she just has that, again, that fiery energy that just draws people to her. And this is in that position of what may be coming in to help you. So this could be an individual coming in to help you that has these traits. Or Virgo, this could be you. This could be you tapping into those qualities within yourself and that side of yourself in moving through whatever it is that you're moving through, Virgo. And then you have the Queen of Coins here. You've got a lot of individuals or players here on the table. So the Queen of Coins, again, this can be, I feel like this is though you, Virgo, because it's coins energy. So this is Pentacles energy, which represents Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And so this is that woman that is she's someone who is very resourceful, she takes care of her house and home. She makes sure that everyone under her roof is taken care of, is provided for, wants for nothing, that they have everything that they could possibly want or need. She's able to assess the situation and determine what someone needs to be happy, and she just provides it and gets that. She's very happy, very successful. So, and again, I feel like this is your energy, and this is in the position of your near future or what is developing from this situation. So whether or not it's related to relationships or it's career or there's a project you're working on or some kind of opportunity, do know that this is the energy that's coming in, is this resourcefulness, this abundance type of energy, and you developing that and really tapping into that in yourself and becoming this, Virgo. So if things haven't been working out for you, and you feel like you've been lacking in abundance, well, that abundance is coming. It's coming there because you are finding your confidence and you're finding your power and you're finding that fire that's within and that feistiness in yourself. You're tapping into your emotions and becoming very emotionally mature as an individual. Now, in your current attitude or viewpoint towards the situation, Virgo, you do have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, it's a bit of a difficult and challenging card because it is about keeping and maintaining boundaries and being persistent. So when you look at the tarot deck and you look at each suit, you start at Ace, you end at 10. So the Ace is that beginning, that opportunity to do something, and that 10 is that completion of that journey, that path, or whatever energy that is. It's finishing, it's completed. So 9 is almost there. It's not quite a 10, but you're almost there. So the Nine of Wands represents that final challenge, that final obstacle, that final hurdle that you have to overcome to get yourself through this situation and into this. And that's what you're seeing. You're feeling tired. You're feeling exhausted. You almost want to give up. But no, Virgo, this is the message for you, because that's your current attitude or viewpoint. Is you're feeling that. You're feeling exhausted. He's bent over. He doesn't want to play anymore. He's done. His energy is spent. But this is about you getting up and tapping, finding that power deep within yourself and tapping into those reserves and making that one final stand and that one final push in order to get to that point, Virgo. So that is your viewpoint towards the situation, and this is what you need to know. So this can be other people that's influencing the situation. It can be your work life or your home life that's influencing the situation, but it is also information that you need to know, Virgo. And you had the Six of Swords. So this is what you need to know. This is what you need to know about this viewpoint that you have of this final push, of this challenge, that you're exhausted. You really so desperately want to give up and just be done with it. But you are almost there. You are so close, Virgo. Is that you have this Six of Swords here. And the Six of Swords is about a necessary transition. Now, you could actually be physically relocating or moving, but this is a necessary transition, and that transition is from a place of challenge, a place of difficulty, and moving into calmer waters and seeking out something that's more in tune with you. So this is because it's in that position of what you need to know. What you need to know is that it's almost over and soon you will be heading towards those calmer waters. And in your hopes and fears, or what needs to be done behind the scenes, you have the 10 of coins. This is a lovely energy to see. Again, 10s are that completion. So it can represent an inheritance. So you could be money, unexpected money could be coming in for you, Virgo. But it's also about you leaving a legacy and having that desire to leave a legacy. So this is about you working hard and achieving that abundance and in your material assets, in your physical earth energy type assets, so that money, possessions, security and stability of your home, of your family, of your physical health as well. But this is reaching that. Again, 10s are the completion. So this is you reaching that. So through that final push, this is where your head, this is that, what needs to be done behind the scenes is knowing that's what's coming in and waiting for you. And you do have the 7 of Wands here in your potential outcome or where you're headed. 7 of Wands is a card of self-defense and protecting yourself against competition. So it can also be read because you see this person standing in the doorway. They have the higher ground out. All these other wands are below them. So these are the competitors that you're protecting yourself against. But oftentimes this card is also about you protecting and defending either your thoughts, your beliefs, your ideology, or a way that you do something, the way you live your life, or some aspect of that, or you defending a relationship. But so it can be about you defending your ideals, not actually physically defending, like, physically defending your house or home. But it can also be about ideas and beliefs and relationships, or why it is that you decided to do something. So you could be experiencing, and this could be part of this challenge here, and the obstacles. Is this could be, and I'm going to clarify this, but this could be the challenges that people around you may not be understanding why you're doing something or why you're making the choices you're making, and this is about you defending that and defending your position, defending your viewpoint or the decisions you've been making, Virgo. So I'm going to pull a clarifier for that. And we have the King of Swords. Nice energy to see here, because the King of Swords, this is, and I do feel like, I really now do feel like this is about you defending an action or a belief or the way that you're thinking about something or approaching something, because the Swords is air energy, and air energy is mental energy, it's intellectual energy, it's thoughts. And being a king, being the master of that air energy. Now, air energy is also Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So there could be a Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini that you're defending your position against. But I feel like this is more you, Virgo, here. And this is your approach. And this is why I'm feeling like this is you defending like something that you're doing, or why you've made a choice that you've made. Because with the Swords energy and it being that mental energy, mental energy is about our thoughts. It is about our ideas. It is about our ideologies. So this is about you being very strategic, very thoughtful in making the decisions that you're making. And in doing that, you have that ability then to defend yourself, because you can use your logic and reason to explain why it is you're making the decisions you're making. Another thing about the Swords energy is also about cutting through the BS with that sword and finding that truth and finding inner truth. And again, I feel like that could be part of this with you defending yourself, is that you've realized a truth, or you've even realized a truth about yourself. And that is influencing any of the decisions you're making, or what you're doing, or responsibilities that you're taking on, or challenges that you're rising to. And you have to defend that. And defending that truth, or defending your truth, Virgo. And I feel like that's a key message for some of you out there. So I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to pull an Angel Tarot card for any final messages from Spirit about this reading. And let's see what we have. So we have the 5 of water. So Virgo. So things might not be turning out the way that you had hoped. And you might not be seeing the positive in a situation, which could be the part of this here, and this you feeling like you want to give up, that you're spent, and that there's just so much going on. You're just being tired and exhausted from all these obstacles. So you might not be seeing the positive in a situation, and you might be like kind of crying over spilt milk or what you don't have. But it's important for you to be grateful for the things that you do have, and see the things that you do have, and make sure that you acknowledge that, especially if it's people and it's someone around you. And if you've been, if you haven't been appreciating someone in your life, make sure that you let them know that, because you do have a lot of, in these cards here, you do have a lot of people cards. You have a lot of queens, you have king, knights, another king here. So you do have a lot of cards that can represent actual individuals in your life, and a lot of these are in positions of people who are helping you and supporting you. So if you do have a lot of people who are supportive in your life and do help you through situations, make sure you're acknowledging them. And just because things aren't turning out exactly as you had hoped they would turn out, they are turning out the way they're supposed to turn out. And the universe has a plan for you, and so things are turning out that way. And there's usually a reason behind it, some kind of life lesson, or some kind of life lesson or message, or something that you have to not necessarily learn but develop with yourself. And that's why it's turned out the way it's turned out. And sometimes when something negative or that we perceive as negative happens, it's because that wasn't meant to be, because there's something even better that's waiting for us on that horizon. And if we took that thing that we thought was better, was good for us, and it worked out, then that other opportunity that was even better wouldn't be able to come in. It's that whole, when one door closes, another opens. So I'm going to pull an angel therapy card for any last messages from the angels. So your crown chakra, Virgo. So pay attention to your ideas. Again, you have a lot of swords energy here. So pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So if things are not turning out the way you had hoped, or you're not seeing the positive, and you're crying, too busy crying over spilt milk and focusing on what you don't have, all these spilt cups, rather than focusing on what you do have, pay attention to your ideas, because they're and these cups that are still full, because that's your guidance coming in. So I have one more card to pull, a Living Reiki Healing card. So Reiki is energy healing, and we do develop energy blockages that in our energy fields, and sometimes we bring them forward from past lives, and these blockages can prevent us from achieving our goals and being, and becoming complete, like really having that, finding our purpose in life, and so the energy blockages can prevent us from achieving that. And I find these messages are helpful and inspirational in helping to release those blocks, those energy blockages. So Virgo, you have patience. So just for today, you will let go of anger. And that's the message that you have for February, is to let go of your anger, let go of any anger that you might be holding on to, and bring patience, show patience. So Virgo, that concludes your reading for the month of February. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you are notified when the smaller weekly readings come out. And again, I am so excited for you to see these messages or these readings and this new completely different format just for those readings. And please make sure that you comment after you've watched the weekly readings. Let me know what you think of the format and you think of the layout, because again, I'm really excited about them and I really hope you like them. So again, that concludes your reading, Virgo, for February. Thank you for watching and take care.